If you just set up ManyChat's follow to DM feature and you're getting less than 20% reply rates, then you're probably making the mistake that I see 90% of Instagram users make. And it's not just hurting your reply rates, it's actually costing you thousands of dollars every single month in sales. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact framework that we use to get 30% reply rates for our clients and the specific mistakes that you need to avoid in order to actually set up a successful new follower campaign. And most importantly, you're going to learn how you can actually optimize your automations using data instead of just randomly guessing what works and what doesn't. I've managed over 100 Instagram accounts inside of ManyChat, and what I'm about to show you is going to make the difference between booking 3 calls a week or getting 15 calls a week on autopilot. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. When you're inside of ManyChat and you go to the settings, go to Instagram, and you find the Say Hi to New Followers feature. Most people are going to go ahead and click on Setup, and they're going to follow this standard setup process where they have an opening message, they offer a lead magnet, and they have a button. Now, what disadvantage does this have? Number one, it's obvious that it's an automated message. If there's a button included, people are very aware that it's automated. And number two, all it does is give them the resource, but it doesn't actually start a conversation, and it's not optimized for us to be able to have a discovery in conversation before booking in a call. Once they set this up, they're going to go ahead and click on Go Live, which is going to take them to this page. And there's nothing really that you can do here to actually optimize your flow. So the first thing you're going to have to do is click on Stop, because we don't want to use this. We don't want to waste the DMs that are going out, and click on the 3 dots in the top right hand corner and select Switch to Flow Builder. This is actually going to take you to the Flow Builder, where now we have a lot of flexibility in terms of what we can do. Now, most people with this flow are going to optimize for button clicks and sending out free resources, but we're going to be optimizing for actual conversations started. Now, what you see on screen here is an example of a client who sent 14,000 outreach messages, received 4,000 replies, and has a reply rate of 29.71%. And I'm about to reveal exactly how we got to this incredible reply rate with this simple strategy that we use inside of ManyChat. Now, this flow is going to be the number one thing you can do to actually facilitate more conversations. And essentially what happens here is when somebody follows our account, we have a randomizer, meaning we have 3 different messages that we split test. Now, ManyChat itself does not track reply rates to messages. So I'm about to show you a solution on how exactly you can do that. After we have the randomizer, we go down 3 different paths with 3 different messages. The messages are set in this first field right here, where we have 3 different options, such as, for instance, how are you? How's training going at the moment? Thanks for the follow. How's training going? And how's it going? Now, you can have any 3 messages, but the point of the messages that you want to send are going to be to start conversations. The best openers I've seen give 2 different options, such as, for example, are you here for the free content or looking for a bit of help with your training? This takes away the need for the prospect to think about their answer, and they simply pick one of the 2 options, and from there, you start a conversation. But the beautiful thing is we don't have to guess what works. We're simply going to try, see what gets the most reply rates, and then move on from there. Once we set the message in the first field, we then go ahead and save everything using a tool called dmtracker. Now, dmtracker is what I'm showing you on screen right here, where you can see exactly how many outreaches you're doing, what your reply rate is, reply rates by different outreach reasons, as well as your reply rate by different outreach messages. By tracking the reply rates for different outreach messages, you're going to be able to identify which ones work, which ones don't, drop the bad performing ones, and keep improving on the good ones. And once we've tracked everything in dmtracker, we're actually going to go ahead and send out the message so that the leads get the message, and from that point onwards, everything is tracked and we know exactly what is going on. Now, in order to set up dmtracker, I'm going to put the link down below in the description. There's a free 14-day trial, so trying this is completely risk-free, so I'd recommend you go down there, sign up for the free trial, and complete the onboarding process. After you've signed up to dmtracker and completed the onboarding process, you're going to go ahead and click on the link down below in the description, which is going to take you to our completely free school community. Inside, you're going to find the Auto DM New Followers and Track Reply Rates module, where you're going to see this link to import an automation inside of ManyChat. You simply go ahead and click on that link, import the automation, which is going to give you exactly what you see on screen right here. Now, if you've done everything correctly with the dmtracker onboarding, we're just going to have to double check the variables that we have in these 3 fields right here. So we're going to go ahead and click on the external request, click right here in the left-hand side, and make sure the authentication token does not have a timestamp. If it has a timestamp, simply remove it, click on this little icon, look for the authentication token, and select the authentication token. We're then going to go to the body where we're going to do the same thing. We're going to check if the organization ID has any timestamp, and if it does, we're going to replace it with the variable that does not have a timestamp. On top of that, we're going to go ahead and add our email in the top field right here so that we track everything under our user. Going to go ahead and click on save and repeat the same process with the second and the third node. We're also going to go ahead and update the messages in the new follower outreach 1 to whatever we want the first message to be, new follower outreach 2 for whatever we want the second one to be, and the same for number 3. Once we've done that, this is fully ready to go and everything is going to be tracked inside of dmtracker. As of right now, when I'm posting this video, there's actually a free strategy session inside of dmtracker with myself. So when you sign up, you can book a free call with myself and get all of my inputs into how I would optimize your Instagram sales strategy and automate everything using ManyChat and dmtracker. I've worked with over 100 coaches and consultants in the space, so whatever situation you're in, I've seen it before and I know how to solve it. Once you have everything set up and you're ready to go, all you need to do is go ahead and turn on the trigger for the follow to DM flow, or if it's not yet linked up, go to settings, Instagram, and where it says say hi to new followers, click on select existing and select the template that you just set up. In terms of timing, I would recommend sending the new follower outreach between 5 to 10 minutes after somebody follows you. Anything below that, 30 seconds, 1 minute, is going to be too fast and people are going to realize that it's automated. So setting it to 5 or 10 minutes is going to yield the highest reply rate possible. And once it's live, all you need to do is go into dmtracker regularly, see which message gets what reply rate, and replace the low performing ones with new variations of the high performing ones. And by doing this, you're quickly going to get your reply rate to above 20% so that you could actually make more money from this brand new feature. And if you want help with optimizing your Instagram sales process beyond just this ManyChat automation and dmtracker, there's also going to be a link down below in the description to schedule in a call and see if we can even help you and if it makes sense to work together. And with that being said, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it, and leave any comments down below. I'll be responding to all of them.